Good morning, Andrews Elementary. I've missed you all so much. I hope you had a wonderful spring break, stayed safe, and stayed healthy. I can't wait until I can see all of you again. It's time for our morning message, daily reading. I missed reading to you guys, so I picked my favorite book of all time. But before we read that book, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about things to do if you get bored staying at home. Well, other than doing your work, which is going to start this Wednesday, some of you may start today, which is great, Monday, but packets and everything else will be distributed Wednesday. I'm going to also make some videos that you can show your parents that will help them kind of navigate the Google Classroom if they need support doing that, because some of us aren't as good as you guys on the Chromebooks, because you guys use them every day at school, and we don't. I also wanted to point out that my daughter convinced me yesterday to paint my nails, okay, and she made me promise to keep them on. So if you see my fabulous nails while I'm reading the book, that's why they're painted. It's still a little weird for me when I look at them, and I forget that they're there, but it's pretty funny, and it's kind of a fun way to do something that I normally wouldn't do. But because we're in quarantine, trying to stay at home, trying to entertain ourselves, we get to think out of the box and do some things that maybe we wouldn't do if we had to go into work every single day. So, time to read my favorite book of all time, my favorite kids' book of all time. It's by Shel Silverstein. It's called The Giving Tree. Once there was a tree and every day the boy would come. He would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb her trunk and swing from her branches. Can you see his feet dangling there? And eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And she loved the little boy. And the boy loved the tree very much. And the tree was happy. But time went by. And the boy grew older. And the tree was often alone. Then one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, Come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy. I am too big to climb and play, said the boy. I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money? I'm sorry, said the tree, but I have no money. I only have leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money, and you will be happy. And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house. But you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." That tree sure is nice. And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I am so sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I'm sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump, and I'm sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I'm very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is a good place for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. So this book reminds me of all the things that we can do for each other while we're on this extended break. There's nothing better than being kind and giving whatever you can to whoever you can to help them. Now, a lot of people are struggling right now with this school closure, and maybe they've lost their job. All sorts of things are going on right now. Okay? So the thing that we can do to help out and to make the world a better place is just help where we can. Be kind. I know my family, we're in a tiny house together, and sometimes my kids tend to get annoyed with each other and they start to fight. Okay, and that can happen when you see a lot of each other. But if you remember, if you be kind to each other and give like the tree did, you'll feel better inside. You'll be happier. Okay? Because it really is great to spread kindness. All right? So I hope you're spreading kindness. I hope you enjoyed the story. And I hope you check out the video tomorrow morning, every single weekday, now until the end of school. All right? I miss you all so much. Have a great, great Monday.